In Netflix gripping series Bank Under Siege, a dramatic retelling of a true story, we see events unfold on May 23, 1981, in Barcelona. At this time, Spain was still reeling from a recent failed coup attempt in Feb, when a group of armed robbers takes control of the central bank in Barcelona, holding over 200 hostages. The government is forced to make a difficult choice. Should they navigate with the robbers and possibly release the imprisoned coup leaders, or take action that could risk innocent lives? As the situation escalates, a deeper, more complex motive behind the heist comes into view. Though Bank Under Siege is based on historical event, the series also incorporates fictional elements that haven't been legally proven. The plot draws from known facts but adds layer of speculation and narrative drama, creating a blend of fact and fiction. Spoiler alert. When the robber first enter the bank, they make their demands, including the release of coup leader Colonel Tejero and others involved in the recent attempted coup. But this demand appears to be a tactic to divert attention. The real objective lies within the safe in the bank's vault. The robbers retrieve a hidden document from the safe, which one of the hostages smuggles out during a release in exchange for supplies. This document becomes a central element of the heist, and its importance is revealed through João Martinez Gomes, the leader of the heist, who later confesses the truth to Captain Lopez, known as Paco. The document reportedly held a list of individuals who would have been given high-ranking positions if Tejero's coup had succeeded. This evidence could expose those still in powerful positions. Even after the coup failed, Mangalona, a government official with aspirations, wanted this document secretly retrieved to secure his own rise to power. He offers the robbers access to the bank's vault as a decoy, ensuring that the heist's true purpose would remain hidden while he moves up in rank. As the heist continues, it becomes clear that Mangalona planned for the robbers not to survive. It provided fake blueprints that misled them into thinking they could escape through a tunnel only to find an impassable wall. With no viable escape, the robbers were forced to face either surrender or deadly confrontation with special forces. Mangalona anticipated that this setup would end in the robbers' deaths, eliminating any potential leaks about the heist's true purpose. However, the robbers managed to outwit him. When special forces stormed the bank, the robbers disguised themselves among the hostages, all of whom are released simultaneously. With no one able to identify them, most of the robbers plunged into the crowd and escape. However, Jules is ultimately apprehended due to Paco's quick thinking. Once in custody, Mangalona pressures Jules to claim the heist was solely for money, threatening Jules' family to ensure his silence about the document's role. Although Mangalona tries to cover his track, Paco, an investigative journalist, later becomes suspicious. Even though Paco is removed from the case, he secretly investigates and pieces together the significance of the document. Similarly, Mater, despite being warned to drop the case, continues her pursuit of the truth. Their digging eventually leads them to Manuel Villagrán, a former hostage who reveals the document's content, confirming the story. Before they can go further, Manglano's intimidation tactics grow bolder. A bomb is planted in Paco's car, reminding them of how high the stakes have become. Paco and Mater, realizing the risk to themselves and their families, decide to abandon their investigation. Years later, Spain's political landscape moves on, and the coup and the heist fades into distant memory. Mater is seen reporting on unrelated issues, and Paco, now working in Madrid, briefly reconnect with her. Their silence on the heist hints at an acceptance that some truths are too dangerous to expose. If you guys are wondering for season 2, well, this series was meant to be a limited series, so there are very less chances of getting a season 2. So that's it for today's video. I will see you in my next video with more updates. Stay tuned to Filmaholic.